So right now, I'm pretty sure that Globku is in a lot of our heads right now when it comes to Bleach Rebirth of Souls, because he said that the roster is ending on 32 characters, and that is exactly what we have right now. Now, I'm not going to state that he's wrong, and I'm also not going to say that this is completely inaccurate. For all I know, the roster could end on 32 characters, but the problem is the way that he came about it, especially on his channel when he gave us practically no information about why he thinks it's going to be ending exactly with the characters we have now. But of course, he said he's going to be coming in later with the next video explaining why, giving us more information. But as of right now, it's not confirmed that the character roster is 32 characters, especially when we got this new trailer with Dangai Ichigo in it. Now, he's technically not revealed. For all we know, it could be a costume, or he could just be a story playable character only. So let's talk about it. What's good, it's your boy CrossUp, aka your best average gamer, back with some more Bleach Rebirth of Souls content. Now, normally I don't like to invite myself into these kind of conversations because when it comes to content, talking about stuff that's revealing something that may or may not be true, I don't like to take full-on guesses, let alone saying that this is going to happen, because for all I know, it could just hurt me in the long run, and I don't like to invest my time into it. But right now, since we're getting so close to Bleach coming out on March 21st in like 14 days, I think it's okay for me to kind of hop on into this, because Globku had made the statement saying that
the Bleach Rebirth of Souls base roster is complete,
which means everyone that we have right now is the end of the roster. Now, the problem that I have with it is that we have yet to see Baragon, we have yet to see Orihime, Momo. Like, there's characters that could be added into the game, but also at the same time, 32 characters for this roster seems right, especially with the new Bleach game that we haven't seen for a minute, and we expect 20 characters to be coming out. It just makes sense that 32 would honestly end it. Now, I'm not going to say that I've guessed this because I haven't showed it out on my channel, but I honestly initially thought that the character roster was going to end on 32, only because it just seems right for the game. But of course, what I wanted was 40 to 50 characters, but I had made a video saying that as long as they can get to 30 to 40 characters within this game, I would be satisfied no matter what characters are in it. It just doesn't make sense that they would end on Arinyero, and it isn't even really Arinyero. Now we have to talk about the elephant in the room, because we did get a new trailer today and we did see Dangai Ichigo. Now, this was not confirmed saying that he was going to be a separate playable character. For all we know, he could be a costume. Now, I don't think he's going to be a costume because it just doesn't make sense within the lineup of base Ichigo, let alone the Vastalorde Ichigo, since the Dangai Ichigo has to go into his mummified state, and I could see him having a completely different super, which would be his Mongetsu Getsugai Tensho. So I don't know exactly what they're gonna do with this, if they're only gonna be doing it for 32 characters, other than leaving him only for the story mode. Now, they have done this in Bleach Soul Resurrection, and this is something that I have talked about before within Makai's channel on a live stream, but they could potentially just only have him within the story mode, and then maybe later, just like Demon Slayer, make him DLC. And that could also be the case within like Orihime or Baragon, because if Baragon does not get released, which I'm a little upset because Baragon was like one of my most hyped characters I thought was going to make it on the list. I wanted to see how Respera was going to be, but if not, maybe down the road make him DLC, because don't forget, sometimes gaming companies are a little money hungry and they're not just going to give us everything off the start of the game. Now, I know some of you guys are also looking at the site and you guys also see the coming soon thing, but don't forget that could also be for DLC, because that could stay there for as long until the final character is actually done for Bleach Rebirth of Souls and the entire thing is complete and we no longer get a character. So don't look at that thinking that, oh no, Globku is completely wrong, because that is right there giving us the confirmation that we're still getting new characters, but DLC is still a thing. Let's not forget it, guys. Now, we're gonna know whether or not if Globku is right this following Monday, whether he is capping or not, because if we don't see a character that Monday, it means we're not going to see any characters the following week. But before I end this video, my question to you, Globku, is why? Why would you lead us on like this? I know you're a smart person. You've been doing YouTube for a long time. I know for a fact that if you were to give out information saying that this is the end of the roster, you would give us exactly why. And if not, you would at least tell us you don't want to spoil anything, but there was nothing of the sort. You just gave us that this is it. There's nothing else to it. I know it. You don't want to believe me. And my hands are up. I can't, just like you're hitting us with the Senju in Japan. I don't know, maybe you got more connected with him in the past, but you hit us with something crazy, dog, and we need more information. If you're gonna drop us with this is the final roster. It's your boy Crossup. If I crossed you up once, I can do it again. Peace.